What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about, our different parenting styles. And pretty much my parenting styles with our 4 kids is I like to treat all of them the same, because I noticed that if you treat one child a certain way, or you try to cater to that child's need of their behavior, then the other children see that and then they want to act just like that child. So if that makes sense, I try to treat them all the same. That way it's no, oh, I see what my brother or my sister doing, so I'm going to do that too, so I can get that type of attention type of thing. Because I found it over the last couple of years that, as kids get older, they tend to pick up a lot more, and they tend to be a lot smarter than you think they are. So for those who got kids, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And so I figured that, treating them all the same is the easiest for me, because I don't have to worry about, well, I still do in a way, but not really have to worry about them trying to copy off each other and feeling like, oh, if I act like this, I get my way, or if I act like him, I get my way. So I pretty much try to, treat them all the same, show them all the same attention. Yeah, I know sometimes it can be hard to show each child the same amount of attention, but I try the best way I can, and to me that make it easier for me. So what about you?
Well, I do agree with you, but I think I'm a little different with my parenting style, where I treat them the same, but I don't. So I think I mostly I cater to the actual child. So our kids are not the same, so I feel like they all are in different places and they all have different needs. So depending on their need, I give that child a certain amount of attention or whatever. And I mean, that just works best for me personally, because it just depends. Like I said, like all of our children are at different levels and they're doing different things. So I don't just try to treat all of them the same, or like give them all the same thing. And not the same thing, but like I don't try to, just because I give one, I don't try to like give them all so it's equal. I like to just cater to their actual need at that moment and just go from there. I don't know, sometimes that bites me in the end, but hey, it works for me. So how do you manage 4 kids all under the age of 4? Is that hard for you? Do you find it hard or easy?
Well, for me, it's a lot easier now than it was at first, because at first, you don't know what to expect if you never had kids before, especially when you got more than 1, 2, and 3 kids. You got 4. You tend to learn as you go, and so that's why I say at first it was kind of not knowing, but now it's kind of easier, because now I know each child, and I know what they like, what they don't like, what they tend to cry about, complain about, get upset about. So not saying that I give them their way, because I don't give them their way at all, because I feel like you keep doing that, it just get worse and worse as they get older. But I mean, 4 kids is not easy. But at the same time, when you got 2 people that's in the household and they both, taking care of the kids, then I find it to be a lot easier, because, it's good to have 2 people. That way you don't get too stressed out or too irritated or too annoyed. One of my parenting styles also is I'm more the firm and strict parent out of the 2 of us, because, my wife tend to let them sometimes be a little too free. But for me, I do most of the discipline as far as, punishments and stuff like that. Because I feel like, 2 parents can't be strict. It's always, I guess, one gonna be strict, one not gonna be strict. And the kids tend to know who to play with, who not to play with, who to go to, who not to go to. But that being said, it's pretty much a breeze with 4 kids. But now you're about to add 2 more kids on top of that. I don't really know how that's gonna be, because 6 is a lot different than 4. But who knows, and I guess we'll see when that time comes.
I mean, I also still think it's easier for us because we started off with twins. So starting off with 2 from the jump is a lot different than just having 1. And I think with us, well, for me, I'm the type person, I put them on a schedule. So everything for me is like a schedule. I mean, as they get older, obviously the schedule loosens up and kind of dissolves, or they just kind of know the flow and how we do things. But like starting off, it's always a schedule. So like he said, neither one of us get overwhelmed, and we know exactly what's going on. We kind of can predict the day, and we just know. It's not like we're just sitting here like waiting, and we know what's going to happen because we kind of set the tone. And like he said, I mean, I'm not the strict parent. I just don't think they need 2 strict parents, and that's just not me. 1, I just don't have the energy to keep doing it. 2, he's already doing it, so no need to have 2 parents like that. But yeah, I think just having twins from the jump, it really just set us in that mode of, okay, we have to be on it. This is what it is. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And just having a planned out schedule just helps us all around. I think even for the kids, they like knowing what they're going to do. Even my daughters and my son, they like to say what they want to do. They want to go to the store. They want to do they know to kind of plan out, so it's not like we don't take nothing on the fly, and that kind of helps. But like I said before, it's not like they're in school full-time yet, or they're in a million activities, so we're not like juggling all these different things as of yet. But adding 2 will probably, I'm pretty sure, be a lot different than how it was just adding 1 on to the crib.
But the best thing about that is, though, the kids getting older and they about to start going to school, so it should be a little easier during the day with the 2 new babies, because the first 3 kids to be in school, you'll just have baby Damari and the 2 new babies, so it shouldn't be that bad. I guess when they get home from school, then that's when probably all the commotion, the loudness, and having to deal with all of them at once come into play. But like I said, if you got 2 people in the household, it's a lot easier than having 1 person doing everything. And because I think it just weighs on you and weighs on you, and it can cause you to be a little irritated and annoyed at times, and the kids don't deserve that because they don't know no better. So I mean, that's pretty much how we operate as far as parenting goes. Like she said, a schedule is a key thing in anybody's household. I'm pretty sure parents out there gotta know a schedule is good. And our kids, like she said, is not into all the activities yet. So there's some parents out there, they got their kids in different activities and stuff. So the day probably go by much faster because your kids is always doing something. But when your kids is in the house and they ain't in no activities or nothing yet, it seems like the day is a little longer because they is active in the house versus being active outside of the house, if you know what I mean. But raising 4 kids is under the age of 5 at that is pretty challenging, but it's not that bad. And like I said, once these 2 new babies come, and we will get to see how it is to raise 6 kids 5 and under, because the 2 twins will be 5 in December, so they all be 5 and under. And if you want to see and interested in seeing how that is raising 6 kids in the near future, then subscribe to the channel and come along for the ride with us. And that being said, we catch y'all in the next video.
Bye.